This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And bulldozing his way through. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it right near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Missouri. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Prentice. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Milrow. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this sack was on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they were going to come in.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm.
Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job of this offense and taking advantage what the defense gave them.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Jones.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Prentice. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They moved you well last time. You got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Who makes the grab? Runner with an impressive spin move there. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Milroe. Receiver makes the grab. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Pressure is coming. They pressure it and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To sure hands. It's Young. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the run, it's Haynes. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Long enough and good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
They get the second half started with a running play. And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Milroe. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The back's got it. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. We give it to the big fullback here. Touchdown, Tigers. And they will claim the second half lead.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
To the air, it's Milrow. They'll try a pass here. Off target with the throw, incomplete. An important third down attempt for this offense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. We go with a direct snap. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Missouri 14, Alabama 9.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll toss it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Now, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. Impressive spin there. Touchdown, Bama. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Direct snap to the back. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. Two-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Always looking to throw. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Missouri. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. And here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Football knocked loose in the backfield. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Milroe. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
28, Alabama, 17.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking downfield. It's Milrow. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little too much on the throw. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, tied.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
They'll elect to go for 2 to make this a 3-point margin. And the back now goes in motion. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And the hands team able to recover the football. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.